Dang it. Right, let's figure that out. Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and welcome back to the Obsidian Order. Now, we've been away for a couple of weeks. I've been not very well, but we are getting back into the swing of things, and I have got a lot of projects to take care of, so let's get on with it. And the first order to address today is, apparently we're out of books. So that's, I mean, we've had a few new people on the server, but I'm surprised we've actually managed to sell out of stuff, so obviously somebody else needs reminding about payment. Yep, there we go as well. Another bit of green dye. I'm not sure what that's about. I mean, they're not, yeah, they're just named green dye. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to track them down and force them into our capitalist hellscape. But I don't think much else is sold. It's mainly the mending and unbreaking, and everything else we're kind of okay on. We don't really need to rush to replace any. Oh, Silk Touch. Okay, we do need to rush to replace something. Silk Touch is probably definitely something we need to deal with. Efficiency, we need some more efficiency too. Look at the amount of diamonds we're getting out of this. We are very much raking it in, and I do not mind. Sharpness is another one that we need. No one's getting Fawns, which I'm surprised at. I love the Fawns enchantment. So that is everything there. So we need Silk Touch, we need efficiency, we need sharpness. Now we can replace the mending and unbreaking right now, which is fantastic. So that we've got our mending books. We'll chuck them in here. One more. And the rest of these are unbreaking, I believe. Yep. All right. Well, it's looking a lot better already. Can we shift click them? There we go. Don't know what's going on there. But it's nice to know that we're doing quite well for ourselves out of this. It definitely paid off big time as an investment early on in the server, as I now have many diamonds and nothing to really do with them. But let's go get the Silk Touch, the efficiency, and the sharpness, shall we? Okay, after much trading and many levels gained and lost, combining these Sharpness 4 books into Sharpness 5 books, we have actually got everything figured out. I do have somebody that sells Sharpness 5, but it's 36 emeralds per trade, whereas Sharpness 4 is like 6. So, I mean, the maths is just better for that trade and using some levels, which I get plenty of with this particular setup of trading. Usually around level 30 or 40 pretty quickly. So that's our Silk Touch in there, and then we've just got our efficiency 5. He says, there we go. And those are stocked up. Now, was there anything else? Fortune, how was that going? We got plenty. Yeah, we got plenty. Okay, so what are the ones in my inventory here? Sharpness 5. And Sharpness 5. Mean. So we've got everything there. Now, I do want to, quickly as well, I've grabbed my valuables chest. I just want to see what our total is now, because I have been mining a bunch as well. So another 7 blocks at least. So we're over 1.5 stacks now. In fact, a little bit more there as well. We'll get another block out of that, which is nice. So, we might even get to the point where a diamond beacon is feasible. I do want to know what that's about though, green dye. I'm going to blame Vid for it. I don't know if it was Vid, but I'm going to blame him for it. So, curse you, Vid! On to the next step. So the next step today is I kind of want to step away from the medieval stuff. I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now on streams and everything else. Just, you want a bit of a change of pace every now and then. So we're going to head back to the main base and do a bit of building there. Home sweet home. Now the plan is in this area. See behind me there's a little alcove there with a drop down. I've cleared out a small space there and I'll put the smaller farms, small vegetation farms that we don't need the big silo for. So obviously the main crop farms, your pumpkins, your melons, all that kind of stuff will go in the silo. But things like your 2 high flowers, your berries and your glowberries, maybe your vines, big drip leaf, all that kind of stuff, I want to put in its own little area. We've got tons and tons of bones for bone meal pretty much everywhere at the moment, whether the skeleton spawners down below or, you know, the actual main mob farm. We have just inundated with the stuff, so it's about time we make use of that. So there's going to be quite a few dispensers, on-off switches, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to add more lag here if possible, although it's been pretty good actually. I think 1.19.1 has fixed a bunch of the lag issues. So I'm going to make a bit of a start on that, and we'll come back to see how I'm getting on. Well, we have cleared out this space here, which I think should be enough. Hopefully enough, but we can always, if we focus on the farms on the side first, maybe we can push it back. I know this side has got a huge underwater cavern, and I don't really want to have to deal with that, so I think pushing it back this way would be the best of options. But I'm rapidly running out of time, so I'm going to see what I can get done before I have to basically call it and try and get the episode out. I don't want to leave it another week just because I've not had enough time again. We'll see how we go. Now, judging by that sound, we have got a clock that is firing correctly now. It is. So we can load these dispensers up, and it should, hopefully. I seem to remember that when they get to fully grown and the dispenser's bone meal again, the berries pop out. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure. So this may be a waste of time, but we'll find out. We'll load those up and give it a try. Okay, the moment of truth. Was I correct in my assumption that fully grown berries pop off after being bone mealed again? Or I'm gonna have to knock this window out and put like my own rail track so I can AFK, I guess, and collect them? We'll see. I don't think they do they? Dang it! Right, let's figure that out. Farmer's on. Took out the extra bits of powered rail and go. So we're still getting that issue, but it doesn't seem to be as prevalent. Like, it's occasionally, and I suppose I don't need to necessarily AFK ridiculously here. So we can actually time it perfectly, maybe we'll be okay. Okay, right. I've had an idea to avoid hitting the dispenser. It's a very simple one. Don't aim your crosshair at the dispenser. If we aim it at the top of the moss block, we should, yep, be able to get every single one of these. And now we do have a fully AFKable farm, so I'm happy with that. We do seem to occasionally be picking up the odd bit of berries, but that's not really an issue. I'm just really glad we could finish on a high note, that we could actually make these fully AFKable. And I suppose now we've got the option to make a berry shop or some sort of like vegetation store. I don't want to be as big of a greenhouse vegetation store as Vid, because I really like his idea of doing good deeds. So maybe I could ask him if we can add an expansion to it. I don't know. We'll sell berries there. By sell them, I mean give them away for free for good deeds. I'll see what we can do. I'll talk to Vid about it. But that is all we have for today. So thank you for watching the channel. I do appreciate it. And yeah, glad we could get something done, even though it's not as much as I would have liked to have done. Times are busy being a teacher at the moment. So I appreciate every view I get and everybody that joins in very much. And I shall catch you next time. Bye for now.